Take you back to one of the big stories this weekend, the Springboks heading out to the World Cup. So they are departing for the Northern Hemisphere, and it's a journey that will see them defend the World Cup title that they won 4 years ago. The world champions are getting on a big send-off at OR Tambo International Airport this afternoon, which is where we find our sports anchors this afternoon, speaking to various people and engaging. Let's just bring you some of those visuals live, the players engaging with the supporters that have come from all over the province to support them and send them off. There they are. We do have eNCA and Morena Motupi who are on the ground covering this for us. Let's just listen in.
The man that is going to be tasked with essentially becoming the playmaker. What you're seeing now there in your picture is the man that is going to be donning the very famous Springbok number 10 jersey, Mane Libo. He's going to his first World Cup in France. Obviously, he's coming in there with a lot of pressure on his shoulders because the Springboks for a while now, about a year or so, have gone through a fly-half crisis. Andre Pollard, unfortunately, the man who played such a pivotal role for South Africa 4 years ago, is not going to France. That other man in the picture that is walking away and greeting is Damian Willemse, the other number 10 option that we have. So the signing ceremony still continues. The guys are coming into your picture. That's Cannon Moody there, the youngest Bok right now in the team. He's going to be one of our wingers. He's going to be another one of the guys that we look forward to hopefully showing his speed and proving why it is he is in this team. There, right there, is the hero, one of the heroes at least of the final 4 years ago, Cheslin Colby. As you can see, the guys are being rushed back. The signing ceremony has come to an end. Of course, it is now time for them to get ready to leave. There is a hectic program that the Boks are now going to need to be undertaking. They've spent a good enough time with all of the fans here, but they have to go. I was mentioning in the previous crossing that we had Minister Zizukotwa, who was standing up on that stage there as he was giving his shout-outs and his blessings to the boys. The other person that you see in the picture there now is Mama Joy. I'm going to try and speak to Mama Joy now and try and get a word from her, because this is one of South Africa's greatest sporting supporters. She is everywhere a national team is. She was with Banyana Banyana at the World Cup. She was supporting them as they made history in that round of 16. And I know she's going to be there supporting these history makers as they go for their 4th world title. Mama Joy, you are here, as you always are, supporting your country, supporting your heroes. What do you want to say to Siya Kolisi, Jacques Nabar, and the boys?
To Siya Kolisi, you know this trophy belongs to us because we are the defending champion. Please bring it home. We want it back because it's ours. I trust you, Siya Kolisi. I trust you, my captain. Do it for us, South African. We are waiting.
Mama Joy, if we face New Zealand in the final, you know New Zealand are our biggest rivals. Do you think we have everything to beat them?
We are going to beat New Zealand, like it or not. They will do their haka, their whatever, but to tell you the honest thing, on the field of play, New Zealand, we are going to beat you. And we want this trophy because it's ours. New Zealand, they don't have chance.
Mama Joy, thank you so much. Mama Joy Choki, of course, avid football supporter, avid cricket supporter, avid South African sports supporter. She too has come out here, as she always does for any national team, to show her love. It has been an absolutely amazing atmosphere that we've been experiencing. The boys have left already because they need to go get ready, of course, for their departure to Wales. That's where we're going to be playing our next warm-up match before we face New Zealand in our 3rd and final warm-up match before that World Cup gets underway in France against Scotland. That's our first match. They're still not leaving, other South African fans, not because of any other reason, but because they've enjoyed they've been here as it is since about 11 o'clock this morning. They walked into this designated area at the OR Tambo International Airport parking since 12 o'clock, and they got to see their heroes about an hour and 15 minutes ago as they walked onto the stage behind us. So that just tells you the love that the Springboks always get from South African fans. Even when they've left, the fans will still stay here with their shirts that have autographs, with their phones that have selfies with their heroes. Young and old, these are the kinds of fans that you get to talk to. I mean, I'm just going to try and get a word with one of them. you guys came here to send your Springboks off. You came here to show them your love. Do you believe that they can win this World Cup? All of these many weeks away from the start of the World Cup, but already the gees is geesing. South African rugby fans have the faith and the belief in Coach Jacques Inaber, Captain Siya Kolisi, and the rest of the team that they will defend this title and that they will become the record 4th world champions. What you're also now seeing in the background, I don't know if Linga can show you, the buses at least are driving away because the boys need to go back to the hotel and get themselves ready. But the festivities at the OR Tambo International Airport are clearly not going to be stopping anytime soon.
Absolutely, Morena Mothupi. Those festivities are far from over. In fact, it looks like it's about to go down there at OR Tambo International Airport. Supporters celebrating the Springboks that brought us home the World Cup back in 2019, attending today, hoping that the Springboks, after this World Cup, will bring it back home. You heard there the different supporters saying that they definitely will be bringing it home. And of course, as Morena Mothupi indicated, there will be some warm-up matches that the Springboks will be playing. It will be South Africa against Australia, and then it will be South Africa against New Zealand before the World Cup gets underway in a couple of weeks. But that is the send-off on your screen. Families, young and old, every demographic out in their Springbok t-shirts, in the green, the gold, really supporting the young men as they go and represent South Africa, hopefully as well as they did back in 2019. So it is Morena Mothupi and Ntsako Mkhari who are on the ground there covering that send-off for us. You just heard him say that the buses taking the Springboks back to the hotel as they prepare to jet off later on this evening. That is a beautiful scene there that you're seeing from Kempton Park, and that is of course the send-off for the Springboks as they prepare for the World Cup. Let's take you to a short ad break and we'll bring you that and more of the week's news when we return.